he doesn't want anyone to show meat. He only wants suits. That's why. He's like, if you're going to show meat, you have to be wearing a suit. Don't know how you'll get that across. We need to elect more insane people in the office. Sure. Why not? Yeah, I got banned from New York. Zoran did this today. Yeah, look at that sweet, sweet Sharia law being implemented in New York. Woke Sharia, of course. Bro, New York literally looks like a different planet. And like, even when I'm in it, it doesn't make sense. It just literally lives and exists on its own timeline. Like, there's bubbles. People are so joyful. Everyone's having fun. The fuck's going on, man? Actually, what's going on? It feels like it's from a separate, it feels like it's, you know, we got America A, we got America B. This is like America Z, okay? It's a different America. Functioning government. People have confidence that their government will take care of their problems. 311, you call them, they answer now. This shit's ass, bro. I'm jealous. I'm jelly beans. I'm peanut butter and jealous, okay? It's peanut butter jealous time. Straight up, I'll say it. I'm not ashamed to admit that. Fuck it, why not? Anyway, speaking of which, our boy Jacob Soboroff, okay, the handsome Jacob Soboroff himself, he has his own show now called Connect with Jacob Soboroff on MS Now. And yeah, Jacob interviewed our girl Maylok Kiros, who, of course, we're boosting right now. Let's get started there. He just interviewed KC Tenants founder Tara Raghuveer on his show. Yeah, Jacob is the man. He's actually, as you guys know, he's the man. I'm a big defender of Jacob and have been.
What's up, everybody? I'm Jacob Soboroff. It is Sunday, June 28th, and you are watching Connect. You know my happy place is an election day, and we are once again just days away from another important primary election here in America. Voters will head to the polls in Colorado to vote in primaries for the governorship and the House and the Senate and other state races. And after the progressive sweep in New York City on Tuesday, one House race just got really, really interesting. In New York, three candidates backed by Democratic Socialist Mayor Zoran Mamdani won their primaries, knocking out two incumbent Democrats in a powerful show of force against the establishment. And to centrist Democrats, these wins are not just any Democratic wins. They're a warning sign that the playbook that they have been running on might not be what their voters want anymore. Progressives are on a hot streak, and Donald Trump is already running with it. He is doing what he does best. He's putting his own spin on the messaging and slinging around familiar insults.
They're communists. They're not social democrats. They want to completely...
Dude, Donald Trump knowing the distinction between social democrats and democratic socialists would be so funny. I don't think he knows. I think he accidentally said they're not social democrats because he was trying to say democratic socialists. I don't think he knows what the distinction is at all.
Destroy the traditional American way of life. Communism is very easy to sell.
He's an ultra? No, dude, he's a tanky. He is JD Pandon. He is JD Pandon, bro. He's like, the Trots abandoned us. And at some point, even the USSR abandoned the righteous path of Marxist-Leninism. A synthesis of Marxism and Leninism put into practice by the great man, Joseph Stalin. And the only country on the planet who refused to engage with this revisionism was Maoist China. And now, under my leadership, America is back on track, folks. That's right. Enver Hoxha, Mao Zedong, Donald John Trump, the three anti-revisionist Marxist-Leninists. And Tito, you think Tito? Of course Tito was not the fucking leader. Look, I love Tito, but he was also the leader of the what is it called? The uncommitted. Tito was the uncommitted movement. Tito was the original uncommitted movement, non-aligned movement. Sorry, the non-aligned movement, which was also that time frame's version of being uncommitted. Tito was like, I'm not voting for the Democratic Party, and I'm not voting for the Republican Party. Yeah, he said no labels, no labels, communism. Anyway, yeah.
It destroys everything, but it's very easy. I'll be honest, I think I'd be the greatest communist in history.
Yeah, see, he's saying it. Yeah, you guys don't understand because you're used to all this like, oh, let's feed all of this revolutionary potential back into the fucking bourgeois party and the two-party system. Like, Donald John Trump is charting a separate path forward, one that truly abolishes class, one that truly destroys the imperialist superpowers around the world by force. What have you done to destroy American imperialism? Donald Trump works tirelessly every day to destroy American empire. And you're over here refusing to recognize that he is a true revolutionary. Okay? He's right. He said, I'd be the greatest communist. He's right. When he's right, he's right. It's the truth. J.D. Pondon, baby. Took out USAID. Destroyed American force projection capabilities, revealed that the United States of America is a paper tiger to the rest of the planet with his spectacular flub. And now he's eating the fattest of L's against Iran, giving Iran everything they wanted, even though currently the war is back on the menu. He wanted to go back to war with Iran to really solidify that America doesn't have this smoke. Okay? He has ushered in the century of Chinese prosperity. I'm just saying it's true. A lot of us didn't understand that MAGA communism was real. It was here. A lot of us joked and said, oh, you're a government agent. Seems like you're a federal agent or something, the way you're posting. What do you mean MAGA communism? It turns out it was the one true way to usher in an era of worker-controlled democracy. Okay? Yeah. Guess what? Yeah. What's the color of MAGA? Red. What's the color of socialism and communism? Red. Think. Someone said hasanpiker should not be trusted. Okay, man.
Okay. Well, let me get this straight. Communists are bad and will destroy America, but he would be the greatest communist in history. Cool.
Yeah, Jacob's liberal mind cannot comprehend that Donald Trump is a true revolutionary thinker. He has read the theory, and now he's engaging in the praxis. Okay? He's read the theory. What's the color of Nazism? Red? No, it's not. What? No, color of Nazism is black. I mean, I guess red a little bit, but I feel like the color associated closely with Nazism wouldn't be red. It would be red is for socialism. Brown. Is black or brown. Bro, you say that as a joke, but Trump did usher in an age of China prosperity and precedent for Mamdani. I mean, I happen to believe that there is no such thing as a spontaneous revolution, and that revolutionaries must always organize and take advantage of the evolving material conditions. This was an opportunity for sure, but that does not mean we are opportunists. Zohran Mamdani was an assembly member before he was the mayor. Zohran Mamdani was in the Democratic Socialists of America as a cadre member. Do you understand? Like, if we're being serious about this for a second, I'm joking about the, Trump stuff, obviously, but if we're going to be talking seriously about it, revolution is not spontaneous. It doesn't happen like that. It can only be brought about through diligent organizing, through education, through political education, through fomenting class consciousness, and funneling people into political organizations that can actually make an impact in moments where it matters most. And the Democratic Socialists of America are doing that in some way. Revolution isn't electoral, man. It's not, but it doesn't matter. Yo, I just hopped on and I'm in Iran. Is the war really back on? My exams might get canceled. Less revolution and more like new management for the Dems. Yeah. I think for a lot of people, they fail to recognize what the DSA is doing. They fail to recognize what the goals are here. So they think this is like unproductive, but they don't have any alternative to what is productive. Okay? Anyway, let's continue.
Anyway, let me state the obvious. Those progressive candidates won in deep blue New York City, so it is not exactly a full referendum on the midterms in November. And moderate Democrats have been doing well in races far more likely to decide control of Congress. But we cannot ignore that Tuesday's primaries were an undeniable sign that Americans are tired of the status quo. And this is bigger than one city or one mayor. Progressive candidates are hoping to ride this wave in races all across.
Yeah, DSA's work gets reduced only to electoralism because you aren't organizing with them. They do a lot of other shit like EWOC and tenant organizing in most chapters. Exactly. And a lot of that still feeds back into the electoral route because electoralism also opens up like new pathways. And a lot of people discount all the other work that the DSA does in its local chapters. But